Hey everyone, so this vlog is just, I feel like really exciting for me, or it's just like a big moment for me because basically I got back from Hawaii this morning at, our flight landed at like 5:15 a.m. I probably got back and like went to sleep at like 7 a.m. and then I slept all day, so I just feel so weird right now because now it is like 5 p.m. I basically just FaceTimed Max for like a while, and yeah, this is just a like really weird time, a really big shift because Max is now in Pennsylvania and this is my first time back in my apartment without him here, and I knew when I came back I would be sad because he wouldn't be here and he's not, and I got back and I like cried, but I was like, Gretchen, relax, it's fine, you're gonna see him in like a week and a half and this will just be a good time for me to be independent. So yeah, I'm basically gonna go get sweet green right now because I haven't eaten all day because I was sleeping and I don't even feel that hungry, but I'm like, okay, it's like almost dinner time, I need to like eat food. But what I wanted to show you guys is this is like really cute. So basically when I was in Kauai, the beginning of my Hawaii trip, I was thinking about it and I was like, wait a minute, Max dropped me off at the airport, we had our big like crying goodbye, but then he came back to my apartment and slept for a couple hours before he drove to Pennsylvania because it was like so early in the morning, my flight to Hawaii. And I was like, since he was in my room last before I left, I bet you he like left a note on my bed or something. Like I got my hopes all up and I was like, when I get home maybe he like left a note or something, and I looked at my bed and I was like, oh, nothing, like that's fine, whatever, he's still the best and I love him. And then I like laid down, I was going to sleep at 7 a.m. this morning and I looked over and there was something, a white little piece of paper rolled up in this little like holder, that little circle in my water bottle, like where you put your hand through to hold it. And I was like, what in the world? And he had notes all over my apartment and I keep crying every time I find them. Hi babe, there may or may not be 9 other notes like this one. I love you so much and I can't wait to see you. This one says number 10, so I found the last one first, or I guess I don't know if it's like really in order. Make sure to text / FaceTime me each time you find one, heart. And I found 2 other ones because he said that he put them, when I FaceTime him, he was like, I put them in places like of stuff that you do every day so that you like find them. And I found one where I would do the dishes. I found one in my oats. Hi Bubba, if you find this one, that means I'm so proud of you for doing the dishes. See you soon, beautiful, heart. That was number 5. Hi Bubby, it's me. You're so funny. You're probably making overnight oats for an early workout or something, but I wanted to say I love you, Bubba. And this was number 1, and that was number 5 and number 10. So I have a bunch of other notes to find. I literally looked around because he said that there was 10 around. I looked everywhere and I like didn't find them. They're like really hidden, like in things, like deep. Yeah, I have a lot more to find, but it's kind of fun that I don't know where they are, so that when I'm doing my like everyday things that I will find them and just it'll remind me of him. But not to be dramatic, because I know, I just want to say like disclaimer, I know that I'm lucky that I'm not in like a 9-to-5 job with like barely any paid time off where I like really, we can't see each other that much, because I feel like so lucky and blessed that I obviously work remotely and I'm self-employed and really can go visit him like whenever I want. At the same time, I know it's important for me to be in Boston in my routine and just stay like independent and like grounded and be around my friends and, you know, not flying to Philadelphia every week. That's the closest airport, even though he's in Reading. It's like an hour away from Philadelphia. Anyway, so I feel like we'll probably take like 3-week breaks at a time, like 3 weeks in between seeing each other, or sometimes it'll be more, sometimes it'll be less. But yeah, like our first, like he dropped me off on a Thursday and then I'm going to see him like 3 weeks from that Thursday, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be 3 weeks from the last time I saw him. It's only been like maybe a week and a half and I'm like, this is terrible. I miss him so bad, because when you go from seeing someone all day every day to like not at all. Basically I'm in like this weird like haze right now because I'm so like jet lagged and thrown off, and I have my suitcases that I have to unpack. This vlog is just gonna be me getting my life together, getting into my new routine on my own, all alone. That's what me and Max keep saying, all alone. But I know I'll be good. I'm so lucky that I have such a good like support system in Boston and friends and family, and I'm going to drive home literally, wait, tomorrow, the next day, what day is it, to see my mom because I miss her. And yeah, basically I'm just lucky that I have like friends and family so close. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm about to go grocery shopping with Taylor, gotta unpack the whole thing, and yeah, let's get after it and be productive. Back with Tay Tay! I'm so happy! I miss you too. And we're going back to our favorite place, Trader Joe's. I was all healthy until the cinnamon rolls. We definitely need them. Hi. Here we go. We're just gonna jump right in. This is the notorious Tucker. I didn't even know this was gonna be the big debut vlog, but here it is. Because I was gonna show you guys how we have enough bananas for the next 8 years, / Taylor might eat them all tomorrow because she goes through like 20 bananas a day. But here's Tucker, surprise. Surprise. And they've been dating for a month tomorrow. So this is like good timing. Perfect timing. We're celebrating on the vlog. With bananas. Anything you want to say?
What would you like the followers to know about you?
Wow, I'm super excited.
That the past month is pure bliss.
Pure bliss.
And
What did you say about the last month?
Being with Taylor is a delight.
That's cute of you. Being with Taylor is a delight. And he's the new man of our household, everyone, since Max is gone, so. This is the new boy in the vlog. So we just start showing Tucker every day instead of Max. Good morning, you guys. As you can see, I've been having a productive morning. It's probably only like 7:30 right now. I literally got up at 6:30 and I was just so awake. I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to sleep that well last night since I slept all day yesterday from my flight, like I told you guys. And I didn't sleep that well. I kept like tossing and turning during the night and waking up and like checking my phone and like, yeah. So when I woke up at 6:30, I was like, okay, I'm just up and ready for the day. I had an alarm for 7:30 anyway because I just was obsessed with getting up so early and going to bed so early when we were in Hawaii, and that's something that I definitely want to carry on into this next chapter of mine this fall, being alone. It's already so weird, you guys, and I know that probably sounds insane, like I don't know how to be alone. And like I think back to, you know, when I was single my sophomore year of college, my junior year of college, but it was just a lot different because I had classes to just keep me on like a schedule, and I lived with 8 people my sophomore year. I lived with 4 people, well, there was 8 of us sophomore year total, there was 4 of us junior year total, and then my senior year in the beginning when I was single, it was me, Lucy, and Carrie Ann, you guys remember. And yeah, like Taylor's at work, I'm just alone all day, so it's just weird being alone, but like it feels good to be independent, and I'm already like, wow, I don't have Max here to like distract me. Not that you would always distract me. I love you when you're watching this because I know you're watching this. Max has been so good at watching my videos, especially since we have been away from each other. It's literally been like 10 days or 11 days, which is the craziest thing because it feels like forever now that I haven't seen him. But yeah, whenever we were together, he would always say like, why would I watch your videos? I like am living it all with you. But now that I'm not with him, he's been good at watching that. But anyway, yeah, I just unpacked, did some laundry. It's crazy that it's so early in the morning. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now all day? No, I put on workout clothes, as you can see, because I am gonna go, I think, walk at the gym soon, maybe run a little. But I was just thinking how if I started making myself go to the gym every morning, even if it's just for a little, to like walk uphill, run, I can like check my phone, make my schedule for the day while being active. I know for me, like working out, even if it's just a little in the morning, helps me a lot with like my energy, my mood. Like it'll put me in a good mood, just gets me going on the right track for the day. Obviously wakes me up so I can't go back to sleep. And yeah, so we're gonna do that, even though I'm going to SoulCycle at noon with Maggie and Louisa, and I think Natalie's coming now too, so that's gonna be so fun. And then I plan to go hang out with Louisa for the rest of the day because I just need to catch up with her and all my friends at BU so bad. And yeah, that's the plan. Sorry I'm really chatty. I'm sure my vlogs will end up being like so long nowadays because you guys are my friends that I talk to when I'm alone. Anyway, we're working on being independent. This is like a crazy mishmash of things. I just unpacked my big suitcase and basically I have some explaining to do. I have some stuff to show you guys. I didn't know if I was gonna like show this, but I went ham in Hawaii and I bought so many things and I didn't see that coming. I didn't foresee it. I didn't expect it. But I just liked a lot of things there, and no, I don't regret it. I like spent way too much money, but at the same time, like, it was just so fun being in Hawaii with Maggie, Emma, and Kenzie, and I had a lot of fun. And I'm sure a part of it was like, I'm sad, I miss Max, I'm gonna like buy things because shopping always makes me happy. I do want to show you guys what I got because I got a lot of crazy stuff, and so when you see it in my upcoming videos, you're gonna be like, where the heck did all that come from? The answer is Hawaii. So I'm gonna start off with all the things and then I'll explain the biggest thing. Let's just start with the stuff from the UGG store. Did not foresee this coming. There's literally an UGG store in Boston. Like, all this stuff I could have got in Boston is the funny thing. But since we were just there walking around Waikiki, because Waikiki is the last place we went to, I was just in a shopping mood or something. So first thing I got are these fun little slippers, and I just thought these were really fun and cute, and I would like wear them around the apartment since I'm here a lot and like work from home essentially. Honestly, I could see myself wearing these out in public. Maggie and Emma were like, it'd be like totally okay if you wear them in public, so maybe I will. And they have like soles, like they're not like, I don't know, but I thought they were really fluffy and cute. And I remember seeing like Keaton have the bright yellow ones, and I always thought those were like so cute on her. So these are like the periwinkle blue, and I love periwinkle blue. It used to be like my favorite thing, and I'd get like periwinkle blue of like everything. Like, I just love that color, and so that reminds me that I love periwinkle blue. All right, then I got a robe, which was also very unforeseen because if you guys remember, I got this robe from Pottery Barn Teen recently, which is so funny, and I love it so much. It's just that big white fluffy one. Hang on, I want to show it to you now that I'm talking about it. This is gonna be the longest vlog ever, but I'm here for it. Okay, I wanted to show you because I got this recently. If I can find the link to it, I'll link it down below, and like all the things that I'm showing you right now, because this is definitely like more affordable than the UGG one. I want to say this was like $50 or something. Oh my god, I miss this so much. It's so cute. And basically, I think Pottery Barn, I look ridiculous. Pottery Barn Teen, I want to say this was just like one size, and I would say it's like a woman's small, so that's why it just worked out well, because I would say I'm typically like a small, medium. It's kind of like oversized. The only thing is I have really like long arms, and so I feel like it's almost too short of my arms. But anyway, I don't think the normal Pottery Barn had this, and the whole thing is just fluffy. So basically, I saw this in UGG, and I was like, it's so cute, and it's different because it's really fluffy on the inside like the Pottery Barn one, but it's just like normal material on the outside. So like they're completely different for different occasions, different looks, and yeah, can you even see it? This is how it goes. Oh, and I love that you like roll over the sleeves on the end, and they like are all fluffy. I don't know, it's just so soft on the inside. Like, this one's really soft. So is the Pottery Barn one, but anyway, I got a robe is all I'm trying to say. I get this big brand. Okay, then we're gonna move on to Dior. If you guys didn't know, I love Dior. I think they're like the coolest brand. If you see, can you see it back here? What is this called? Can someone please tell me? I literally don't even know the name of it. Is it like Book Tote? Is it Book something? I don't know why I have that in my head. Maybe it is. It's just this big tote. You guys see me like travel with it. This was like maybe one of the most expensive things I ever bought, but I loved it for so long. I've always seen it like all over Instagram on my Explore page, and I feel like, yeah, seeing it on my Explore page a lot was just like the world telling me that I needed it, so I finally got it. You guys remember when I got that though? Like, I think sometime in the spring? Yeah. I remember still being like, I still had classes, and me and Max went to the shops at Copley Place, and I ran in and got it. Anyway, I love Dior is what I'm trying to say, and I just think they're like really cool. Basically, why do I have like a backstory for everything? Like, I have to like explain myself. But if you guys remember, okay, so that blue print of that tote that I just showed you, I got custom Nike Air Force Ones that have like the blue print like on the sneaker. Basically, Dior came out with these shoes that had, you know, like the same print on them. And I always thought it was the same blueprint. I actually learned in store that it's kind of like this style print, but like in gray. But I thought it looked a lot like my custom Nike Air Force Ones that I got, and like my bag, and I kind of wanted something like different. I didn't even plan on getting these, but basically they were there, and I thought they were beautiful, and here they are. And I'm realizing, you guys, I never told Max that I got these shoes, and basically I'm showing them right now because, Max, when you see this, I wanted to test you and see if you were actually watching my videos. but like he is, especially because if you guys saw, I got him this shirt from Hawaii in January when I went, and by accident it was an extra large even though I thought it was a large, and so it's too big on him and he like never wears it, and so I got him the same shirt in a large, and I said in a video, I was like, oh, I'm wearing the shirt I got him, and I didn't even think about it. I kind of wanted to surprise him, but I like vlogged about it, and so then he Snapchatted me like watching the video last night and was like, ah, you got the shirt again. And what's so funny is before I posted the video, I think I was on FaceTime with him, like I wasn't wearing the shirt. I was like, I got you a little present, like something funny, like not anything big, like I got you something little. And he was like, oh, let me guess, that same shirt but in a large. And I was like, maybe. It really was like, I don't know how he guessed that. But anyway, Max, I know you're gonna see this and like FaceTime me or call me right now and be like, what? You didn't tell me? So yeah, basically these were unexpected and I just thought they were really cool, and I liked that this was white and not the blue or the gray because it like blends in with the sneaker a lot more, and I feel like makes them look a lot more low-key and not like in your face. So I thought that was really fun, and I just thought I might as well get the high top ones. This is like so new and like out of my comfort zone. I really hope I wear them. Don't kill me for saying that. I feel like I never wear like high top stuff, but I will wear them. You guys, can you please like DM me and comment on my stuff and like remind me to wear them? I will though, because I think they're so fun and cool, and yeah, I really like them. So this was a spontaneous purchase, impulse, but I like them a lot, so it's okay. And like I said, I'm obsessed with Dior. Then I got some other things, and honestly, I'm so annoying, but I am like not going to show them because these are presents for people, and if I didn't give these to the people that they're for before this video goes up and they're watching this video, I don't want to like show them and ruin the surprise. Basically, so many surprises. Anyway, moving on. Okay, wait, you guys, I'm the worst. This is also from UGG, and I didn't show you earlier. This vlog is just going off the rails. This is why I need a podcast. So this is just a sweater from UGG, and basically I was in there with Kenzie when I got these bad boys. The robe I got like at another time, but I was like, that looks so soft, and I feel like for the fall and the winter here, it just gets so cold obviously, and you can just like cozy up in this, cuddle up, you know what I mean? And so I think I literally got a large because I wanted to be like large and just oversized and just like so comfy, cozy. Hello. And I like the neck, and it's just like like I'm gonna read in this. This is gonna be my reading sweater. So I love this. Then I went to Sephora like the second to last day I was there, and I'm like, Gretchen, you are so extra. This is so unnecessary. Why are you doing this? But I got this Dyson hair dryer, and basically I've seen it for a while. I always thought it was so cool, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay for it. Like, that's so much money. Do I need it? And then when I was staying at the one in Miami with Max, they had these like in the gym, and I used them, and I was like, oh, that was so cool. I feel like it dried my hair really quick. They're so quiet. And so as you can see, I got one at the Sephora in Hawaii, and everyone's like, why are you buying all this stuff in Hawaii? You can get it in Boston. And I'm like, I don't know, because I want it now and I'm excited and I don't want to wait. And I'm like, the issue is my suitcase was like 48 pounds going there, and I'm buying all this stuff. Like, I'm gonna have an issue bringing it back, which we will get to. I'm foreshadowing something big coming. Then from the rest of the stuff from Sephora, just like all those things that it comes with. It's funny because these are just thrown in the suitcase because I took everything out of its packaging so that it would weigh less. Struggles of like flying home. Then I got some new slip scrunchies. If you can see, I have one in my hair right now. Can you see it? Yeah, it's basically the tan colored one. That one's my favorite. They stretch out so easily. Does this happen to you guys too? Can you please comment? Because I feel like I'm literally the only one, and I like literally have to throw them away, and they're so expensive and I hate doing that. But they stretch out so easily for me. Maybe it's because I like get them wet sometimes if I swim or like go in the shower, which like you probably shouldn't do because they're like silk hair ties. But basically I just got new ones. It's like cheetah, tan, and black. They just had that little pack at Sephora in Hawaii. You've probably been able to see what I've been alluding to this whole time. First, let's start with the little thing. Basically, I went to Louis Vuitton after I bought all this stuff because I was like, I think I need another suitcase to bring home because I bought so much stuff. Like, there's no way that I can like bring all that home in that big suitcase when it was already like 50 pounds basically to begin with when it came there. So I went to Louis Vuitton in search of a suitcase, but I saw these sunglasses on the way, or well, when I was in there, and I was like, those are gorgeous, I need them. And here they are. I love them because if you guys know, I have my big black Tom Ford ones and I'm obsessed with them. They're just like huge and I feel like cover my whole face. And these are a little bit thinner like on the sides and especially on the sides, especially and like on the top, but they're basically still like big and they're different because they're brown. So I wanted like big brown ones, so that's what these are. But the lens are like so dark, which I really like you can't see my eyes through them or anything. So I love these. If I can find the link to them, I'll link them down below. I don't know like the style names of like any of these things, but because I was just like in person and way picking them out, but I love these. I think they're really fun and yeah. That definitely was not planned. Okay, so what you've probably been able to tell this whole freaking time is I bought a Louis Vuitton suitcase. I've honestly always loved them and obviously thought they were like the most beautiful thing ever. But I always knew, I don't even know if they have like a big size of them. I literally don't know. But I've always thought like getting a really big one that you would have to check would honestly be like a really dumb idea because someone would probably like steal it, or not that they would, but if someone was going to steal a suitcase, if I saw this one or a black one, I would steal this one. You know what I mean? Because it's like the suitcase itself is already like more expensive than like a normal. Anyway, do you know what I'm saying? Like basically I just feel like this would be a Target at an airport, but this is the little one that is a carry-on. So I always felt like if one day I had enough money for the carry-on one or thought it was a good idea, that I would do it. And so the day came. Here it is, this little carry-on Louis Vuitton. Basically, I want to say, I like forget the numbers. This might be wrong. I'll link it down below, the right one, but I want to say this is called like 55 and then they have a littler one which is 50. I might be messing up the numbers. Basically there's like a bigger carry-on and a smaller carry-on, but I wanted to make sure the bigger one was still like carry-on size, but it is. She was like, yeah, both of these are carry-on size, just the littler one is like a little bit littler, but I'm like, they're both carry-on, then I might as well get the bigger one so that I can fit all this stuff that I bought. So that's what I got and I love it. I think it's so great. It served me well because my checked suitcase was like 50 pounds coming back and this was filled with all the stuff that I bought. So yeah, basically good thing I bought this. And I know I didn't need a Louis Vuitton one, but the thing is it's gonna last me forever and I can like give it to my daughter one day, or you know what I mean? Their stuff is such good quality, it lasts like forever. It has like that little part down there, these things like clip together, and then this is really nice. I love suitcases that do that, so when you go like this, all your stuff doesn't like fall everywhere. I'm sure most suitcases do that nowadays. There's like a pocket there. I really like how the zipper locks too. I know a lot of suitcases do that, but I've like never used that or like learned how, and I learned how. So this little guy, I wanted that to like be me briefly showing you everything, and because I thought that from when I was just doing my laundry that you guys could see that I used this massive dust bag from my suitcase for my dirty laundry coming home, because it kind of was like, I don't know, the size of a laundry bag, and just that was useful. So I thought you guys were gonna be like, what the hell is that huge dust bag from? The suitcase, that's what it's from. But yeah, that is everything that I bought in Hawaii. I think honestly I may be leaving things out. I like blacked out in Hawaii and just went on this crazy rampage of spending money, but now that I'm back in Boston, I'm gonna be responsible and I'm gonna go for my walk uphill and consider my life choices, and I'll be okay. Last but not least, I know I showed you guys earlier, well like yesterday, notes that I was finding from Max. He's so freaking sweet. And you know what, we both started crying on FaceTime last night because I was like, how did you come up with this idea like of leaving notes? I was like, did Chase tell you to do this, or your mom? Because they're obviously so like thoughtful and sweet. I'm like, did they give you this idea? And he was like, oh boy, we're both gonna cry. And he was like, no, I got the idea from your dad, because my dad would always like hide notes of my stuff when I would go back to college, or like write me notes and hide them in things all the time. I like have a tear. But no crying, it's okay. Obviously when we talk about my dad I'm gonna be emotional, but I thought that was so sweet. And honestly, I don't want this to sound weird, like I'm sure you guys will understand what I mean, but Max like reminds me of my dad in so many ways. And yeah, I don't know, it's like really like comforting and like nice, and like yeah, finding all these notes is like really sweet. Anyway, not gonna cry. on FaceTime. I was like, can you please give me one more hint? Like, I want to find one more, but after this I won't ask for any more hints. I'll just come across them when I do, because that will be like equally as fun. And he was like, those cinnamons you bought at Trader Joe's, like, you really should make them. And I'm like, well, it's like, I don't want to make them, and I'm like not hungry for them. And then I was like, oh, okay, let me go look in the fridge. And then I looked for the cinnamon bun pan, and there was a little note taped on the bottom of it on the pan that we always used to make them, and it says, ooh, yummy, hopefully cinnamon buns are being made, can't wait to see you and eat them together soon, love you so much, PS, day one for Taylor. And Taylor, I read that to Taylor, and we both had like a tear. We're such babies. But yeah, basically loving all the notes. Max, are so sweet, and I can't wait to see you. And let's go to the gym before I procrastinate any further. All right, change of plans. This actually worked out really well because I've been alone all morning. Maggie just texted me and was like, want to go for a walk to get coffee or something? And I'm like, wait, yes. I literally sent her a picture of my outfit. I was like, I was just about to go for a little walk, and yeah, being outside will be so much better than being inside. But I think first, because now I have a little time for her to get like ready, I think I'm gonna make avocado toast. Still listening to Danielle, and I was gonna show you my really cute avocado toast, but I ate like most of it already, so yeah, this is that. Hi. Look who I'm back with. It's like we're still in Hawaii. I thought you were about to say what Emma just said. Emma just said bottom. She goes, I can't believe I said that out loud. Okay, I got the matcha from Blue Bottle, you guys, but they didn't have cinnamon. Life hack. I went into Starbucks and stole their cinnamon, so it's so good. You guys are to blame for this new matcha obsession.
It's so good.
It's really yummy.
When I started drinking it,
I love
started
it.
to crave it.
Yeah.
And then I would have like 2 a day.
Like in the morning, I'm like, wow, that would be nice right now. That sounds good. Oh.
Yeah, come over and I'll make you matcha.
Okay, I'm excited. Guys, Emma liked the pillows at our last hotel in Hawaii so much that she ordered them online when we were still there. We were talking about our bougie bedding.
Oh my god, we knew that was gonna
Hi,
happen.
matcha.
Here, wait.
My
go like
matcha's
this.
spilling. Oh, there we go. Good.
Look at it. I ordered it on the 5th. It's coming on the 11th.
21st. Oh wait, the 11th?
Well, it says 11th to 21st, so either or. But this is what it is.
That is so funny. This is so fun being out here. Wait, where we are now? I forget. Financial district. Okay, ready? I feel like you know what it is. I have the same one. We got matching sweatshirts. Only a month late. I said only a month late. Do you like it? Do you remember when we saw it at Beacon Hill? I feel so uneasy. Are you gonna stay the night? Guys, Louisa was FaceTiming me last night and I never picked up, and she was asking me to sleep over. I like that whole class. I was like, oh, it was so hard. Oh gosh, you guys, it is so much later. I just looked, at the last thing I showed you was Sweetgreen. So basically vlogging today was a fail. I vlogged a lot this morning, so honestly I'll probably end this off here because I know it's gonna get long just from like all my clothes that I showed and stuff. Basically went to Sweetgreen, and then I went and hung out with Louisa for literally 8 hours. Like I left at 8 p.m. and I'm like, girl, I have to get home. I have to like make myself dinner and like go to bed. I'm going to yoga at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning with Emma. I think Maggie too, but anyway, I'm going to yoga really early. I'm like, I need to get home and like get stuff done. So that happened, and I didn't even vlog there, but I'm like not mad that I didn't vlog because I just hung out with like a lot of my friends at BU, and it was so good to see them. And yeah, I just had a gal's day, which I knew I needed, and I needed to catch up with them, and it was so great. And you guys, I found 3 more notes for Max. No, 2 more notes for Max, because I was like, give me more hints. I swore there was gonna be one in my Soul Cycle shoe, and it was gonna say like, oh, you're probably Soul Cycle, whatever, because I think I've read you guys all of them so far. But then there wasn't one in there, and I'm like,
Night, puppy.
oh, you scared me. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
Say hi.
Night.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
I'm
girl.
telling them about my new notes. Maybe good night. Maybe they'll cry about the Nutcracker one too, like we did.
Yeah, that was sad.
But he was like, oh, well, they're not in those shoes. And I was like, in my other shoes. So look at what I did. I'm gonna get up and show you. I'm crazy.
Wow.
I need to stop like ruining the surprise for myself, because I'm like, I'm gonna want them in like a week and they're already all gonna be open. Look what I did. And guess what? There wasn't a note in any of my shoes that were all in my shoe shelf, so. And what is it called? A shoe rack. So I'm gonna need to fix that. Tore apart all those shoes and I'm like, oh my god, he's definitely like taking me for a loop and there isn't one in a shoe, and he just said that. And then I was on FaceTime with him. Oh, also I've been like pretty good today, but also I probably FaceTimed him like 5 times, so yeah, no wonder I'm okay. And then I was like, is it in one of those shoes? But I felt in all of them and I'm like, it's in no shoes. And he was like, how about you like try them on? I'm like, you are literally like lying to me, like there isn't one in there. And basically it was taped to like underneath the Christian Dior sandals that I have. It was taped so tight that when I felt to feel like a note, like I didn't feel it, and then I was really feeling around and I felt it. I was like, what in the world? So this one is number 2. It says, hey pretty girl, I miss you so much and can't wait to squeeze you soon. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Then, but oh, actually that was in the wrong order. First I was like, oh, maybe it just has to do with my bookshelf. I moved that picture of me and Max to his nightstand today because I was like, it looks so lonely and empty over there. And I picked up the picture and I was like, oh my god, there's like a note on the back on FaceTime. I was like, and he was like, oh, I forgot about that one. I wasn't even thinking of that one. And this is the one that made me cry. I read the first sentence and I'm like, oh, I'm good, I'm not gonna get too emotional. And the second one I was like, it says, one of my fave pics together. Can't wait for a lifetime of nutcrackers. I was like, a lifetime of nutcrackers. See you soon, lover girl. Heart. Number 4. What's crazy is this gonna focus? Okay, see the see you soon right there? I was telling Max, hello. I was telling Max that see you soon right there looks so like so much like my dad's handwriting. Like the way he wrote soon, like his S and the O's and the N, like I don't know, I just feel like not all of his handwriting, but that one word and like the way he writes stuff sometimes like looks really similar to my dad. So that's just crazy because he like reminds me of my dad in so many other good ways. And I was like, even some things that my dad wasn't good at, you're good at. Like my dad was pretty impatient. Not like with family, like with us. I just think of like when we're driving around and he would be like, oh come on, like whatever, just impatient about, I mean everyone can be impatient, just impatient about little things. But Max is like literally the most patient person I have ever met. So anyway, I don't know, we were just talking about how he reminds me of my dad. And that one really, I was like, whoa, that looks just like my dad's handwriting. Like that is so crazy. Yeah, and I don't know why we're like getting into this now, but just because I'm thinking about it. When I was hanging out with Luisa, I was telling her about the notes and how he got the idea from my dad, and we were both like crying. We were like, ah. Oh my god, it was so good to be with Luisa. We had so much to catch up on. I love that girl. Love you, Luisa, when you're seeing this. And yeah, it's just, maybe I should make like a separate video about it, but it's just so crazy. I mean, maybe I'm making excuses or like trying to justify my dad passing away, and obviously there's like no justification for that. Like shit just happens sometimes. I don't know, just the timing of everything is so crazy to me because I swear like again, it's probably just me like making these things up, but sometimes I swear like the world has a way of like having things go in and out of your life at certain times. So I obviously met Max in the fall and started dating him, and in the spring lost my dad so suddenly, and I'm like, I swear the world like gave me Max in the fall, who is just like the sweetest, most loving boy ever, that sometimes I feel like, how did I even deserve you, you know? But like I know I do. And I don't know, it was just the craziest timing because I'm like, I just literally would not have gone through this spring without like the support and love from him, and just like obviously him being there for me throughout it all. And like it's just so wild, and like little things of like him reminding me so much of my dad, and like the few times they did meet and hang out, like they got along so well, and my dad loved him, and so does my mom. My mom loves him so much, and I don't know, that just means the world to me. And like it feels so weird and like crazy to say, like I'm so happy that he got to meet him and know him for a little, because like I don't know, it's just so wild to me that he only knew him for like a moment of life, when I'm like, you don't get it. My dad is like still like one of the biggest parts of my life. Of course I'm gonna like cry. I need to like not talk about this right now. Alright, good. My memory card cut me off, so I didn't get too sad. I don't know why I'm like in my field right now and sharing all these thoughts. I don't know if I've like talked about that before. There's other things, you know what, I'm sure I should make another video about it. I don't even know like what to title it. Just like crazy occurrences in my life, or like signs that I want to talk about. But I feel like it could be interesting, and I know I feel like signs and, you know, like things coming to you, and if you're spiritual, stuff like that, I feel like is so like what you make of it, and like what you notice or don't notice, or I don't know, maybe you guys are really into that, maybe you're not, I don't know. Like, what are your thoughts? Anyway, I know this is probably a long vlog by now. I was just trying to say I was bad at vlogging this afternoon, but I think that's okay, and I know I'll vlog so much. Like, there's gonna be so much content for me to come just because I like am alone a lot of times now, and I'm learning how to be alone again. And wow, I'm so all over the place. I'm sorry, watching this is probably like brutal because I'm like a squirrel. It's like bouncing around like what's going on. But I ate cinnamon buns tonight and I made them, and yeah, basically if your boyfriend moves away and you guys are long distance, just make cinnamon buns every night to keep you happy, because that made me happy. Yeah, I need to go like wash my face, brush my teeth, go to bed, because like I said, I'm going to yoga at 6 a.m. and it's probably like 10 or something. I need to go to bed. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and actually tomorrow I am going home to visit my mom, so that will be my next vlog, which is so good because it would have been her 25th anniversary with my dad tomorrow, which obviously breaks my heart. And I'm like, there's no way she is, you know, gonna be alone tomorrow, and this will go up after, so I'm getting her a bunch of presents and gonna celebrate just how he would. And yeah, anyway, that's tomorrow though. Little foreshadowing. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.